up, guys? Today's video I'm going to be answering a bunch of very uncomfortable questions that you guys have asked me on my Tumblr. If you guys didn't see that I'm doing this video, you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I posted on my Instagram and I was like, here is the link to ask me uncomfortable questions anonymously. So I love when you guys do this. I love answering questions that make me feel weird. Also, my phone case is from Wildflower Cases. Guys, go check out their website. They sent me this case and I love it. It's so cute. First question, what does the M on your necklace stand for? Everyone has asked me this since I bought it. I posted it on my Instagram. It stands for Milburn. My last name is Milburn. Everyone was telling me it stands for Miles. How are you gonna tell me what my necklace stands for? Definitely stands for Milburn, but good try. You guys are always asking me if I'm still a virgin. Yes, I am. I've told you guys this in multiple videos because I told you guys that I'm waiting till marriage, but a lot of you guys are asking me questions about like, how do you go about telling guys that you're waiting for marriage and all this kind of stuff, or like, how does it like affect your school life, especially because all my friends, I mean, I go to ASU, so it's like all my friends have sex and drink and do all this stuff, but like, how do I withstand from doing all of that? Number one, I normally don't like meet someone and I'm like, hey, I'm Keaton, I'm a virgin. Like, that's not a talking point of mine. I normally don't tell people. If I'm like talking to someone for a while, I'm talking to a guy, we're like cool or whatever, if it gets to the point where I see us like actually dating and I like actually want to be with them, like seriously, then I'll let them know like, hey, like just so you know, like when we're dating, like I'm not, like I will not be having sex with you, like just want you to know that. And if they're like, oh my god, okay, like what the heck, gotta go, I'll be like, normally every guy I've probably told, which I haven't like told a lot of guys that I'm talking to, I'm not like, that's not the first thing that pops up into my head. One, they probably already know because it's like people talk and they just know if they're gonna talk to me, then they just know that. And two, it's just like not something that they would ask me. But normally they just like don't really care, like they understand it, they respect it. Normally guys are just like, oh, okay, like I get it, like it's fine, whatever, and like they don't say anything about it then. And normally I don't end up talking to them for a really long time, so it doesn't really matter either way. When I get into a relationship where I'm with someone for like years and years and years, then I'll let you guys know how we deal with it, but I'm not at that point. So one thing I do want to say though is like, if a guy is like, oh yeah, I totally understand, like I get it, like you don't have sex, blah blah blah, but then like when you're hanging out with them, they still, like you still feel like they're kind of pressuring it onto you, or they're like trying to make you like change your mind, that's like not someone you want to be with at all. Like the person you're supposed to be with should not be doing that. They should not be like, yeah, I get it, I know you don't have sex, but like maybe like later down the line. Like no, like no means no, and if you say no 6 months into the relationship and you say no 6 months before you guys even start dating, it shouldn't matter when you say no. If you don't have sex with them, you don't have to have sex with them. Like it doesn't matter. A lot of the questions are about like, how do you go about not drinking or like not doing drugs when you're out with all your friends that do those things. Honestly, it's been such a part of my like lifestyle that it doesn't even like faze me anymore. And a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, you say you don't drink and you say you don't like do drugs, but I see you at parties and I see you going out, and it's like, do you want me to like stay in my room and like sulk while all my friends are out? Like no, it's like I personally choose not to drink and not to do drugs because I don't want to do that. Like that is not fun to me and I don't want to do that. Like I see all my friends getting drunk and I'm like, cool, like y'all have a good time, but like I don't want to do it. So it's like, I'm still gonna go out. I go to frat parties. If you see me at a frat party, I've met so many subscribers at frat parties and I'm like, I'm sure they think I'm like drunk right now because I'm at a party, but like not everyone you meet at a party is drunk. Like I promise there's a lot more people at parties than you think that like aren't low-key drinking. So, and it's not weird to me. Like I don't get annoyed easily by like drunk people. I don't get annoyed by people being loud or like singing songs. Like I'm a very like easygoing person. If I'm out with all my friends and they want to like dance on the dance floor and like get wild, like okay, like let's go then, like let's have fun. I mean, I'm not gonna like act a fool and like puke everywhere, but like I'm still gonna have fun. So a lot of people were just like, how do you go about doing that? And it's like, have the same exact amount of fun that you would normally have, you just don't have alcohol. I've just really learned to like let loose, just like let it go. Like who cares? Like honestly, it really doesn't matter. I'll probably never see these people again, and like if I'm having fun, then I just don't care what anyone else is doing. I might look stupid dancing because I'm like soberly trying to dance, but like, what is your workout routine? I've been wanting to film a workout routine because a lot of you guys watched my Vlogmas and I showed you guys like my trainer and some of the workouts we did, which if you guys aren't watching Vlogmas, then you guys are probably like, oh my god, Keaton's dead. She hasn't posted on her main channel in so long, which is true. Like I haven't posted on this channel in so long. I've been so consumed with like doing Vlogmas and focusing on a lot of other stuff. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing every single day this month, because you guys aren't seeing me enough on my main channel, go to my vlog channel. I posted my workout. I don't know which day it was, but I really want to do a workout routine with my trainer because he's awesome and like he does so many cool workouts. So I might be filming that when I go back to Arizona. Do you find Big Sean more attractive with scruff or without? Definitely with. I mean, I find him attractive on every single level. Like, it doesn't really matter what he's wearing. Oh my god, y'all didn't even tell me my necklace was twisted this whole time. Come on, y'all. But yeah, definitely with scruff. When is too soon to say the L word in a relationship? And then in quotations they put love, not lesbian. Why would you? What? I don't think it's too soon to say it. Actually, okay, I take that back because sometimes people come over me like that really soon, like a month into a relationship, and I'm like, no. It does freak the other person out if you say it too early. You really just need to know how y'all are both feeling. Like, you have to make sure you guys are on the same page. I've never said it first. I've always been too nervous, just because I'm like that. Yeah, no, I have too much anxiety to ever say that first. But like, you should definitely make sure the person is on the same page as you, because how awkward would it be if you were like, I love you, and they were like, yeah, fam. This is a good question. This one's, have you ever been jealous of your ex after you guys broke up? If so, what are some funny stories that you did to show you were jealous? Also, how did you stop thinking about an ex? I mean, I feel like everyone has like jealousy issues when they leave someone. They're just like, oh my god, it doesn't even matter what your ex is doing. Like, they could be like going to the mall and you could be like, we used to go to the mall. Like, you just get like jealous and annoyed, which like I feel like every girl has that. It's just like, whatever, you can't help it, you're a girl. Guys do this too. Like, don't think that guys don't do this, because trust me being friends with Miles and B-Rock and Josh and all them, like, they tell me like, oh my god, I hate when this girl does this, I hate when this girl does this. Like, I know. So I know guys get jealous too. They just don't show it like girls do. Girls are crazy, but like, yeah. The second I have a thought in my head that's like, oh my god, like what the heck, like, I automatically change the subject. The easiest way for me to like stop thinking about someone I used to talk to, or like stop thinking about an ex, is to just focus on every other thing in my life. Like, the second I start to think about them, I'm like, nope, okay, anyway. So the other day I was like, I literally changed my thought process and I go and do stuff like all day. Like, it doesn't even matter if I'm like going out with my friends, so you don't have to do that. You can just like go drive in your car and like listen to happy music, or like go grocery shopping, go to the mall, like go do your makeup. Like, oh my gosh, that's like my favorite thing to do when my mind is like racing. If I'm thinking about something for like a long time, I literally just sit down. I'll take like 2 hours to do my makeup. I'll do like a full beat while I'm watching Netflix. Like, that is the easiest way I get like an ex or someone that's bothering me off my mind. I just like occupy my time and I just get over them. This one is, are my nipples pierced? Everyone asks me that. No. Another question I keep getting on here is, did I get a boob job? No, I did not get a boob job. Literally, my manager asked me that the other day and I was like, no, everyone thinks that I've gotten a boob job. I don't know what it is. Maybe they grew. Maybe they're a different size. No boob jobs for me, kids. I have nice, clean boobies. Do you think Kylie is pregnant? This is the real tea, y'all. I don't think she's pregnant. I truly don't think she's pregnant. One, because I watched Life of Kylie and she was talking about how like, oh my gosh, I need time to be like a teenager, and like I couldn't be with Tyga because of this. So I'm like, if she couldn't be with Tyga because she like didn't want to be a mom and she wanted to live her life, then like, why would she just go date someone else and then get pregnant? I also just don't think that the Kardashians and Jenners are like that stupid. Like, I just don't think that she would be that irresponsible. But then again, like, you never know. I feel like she's not the type of person to like have an abortion. So if she did accidentally get pregnant, she would for sure have the baby. So it's like 50-50, but I really don't think she's pregnant. I think this is just a publicity stunt so that we'll watch more Kardashians. I'm gonna watch them either way, but I don't think she's pregnant. Do you shave or wax your under areas? Shave. I've never waxed. I'm too scared. I feel like I would die. I've asked so many people if it hurts and they all say yes, that it's the most painful thing ever. I could not do it. If you guys do it, let me know your experience down below, because I couldn't. Like, I think that would be awesome because it's like you don't have to have like hair for like the longest time ever, but at the same time I don't have a very high pain tolerance, so I really don't think I could do it. I could barely get my eyebrows waxed and like my lip waxed without like crying, so I couldn't do it. This question is, who's your favorite quarterback? I love Dak Prescott from the Cowboys. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. If you're a Cowboys fan, give this video a thumbs up because we need to stick together in this desperate time of hurt. Please like this video because I'm in a lot of pain because of the Cowboys right now. Oh, this is a good one. It says, how do you get away with not drinking in a college scene but people offering you drinks? Normally, like, the best way I go about it, if someone's like, hey, you want a drink? Or like, oh, hey, take this shot. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm driving tonight. Thank you, though. Like, I'm driving them home, and normally I'm with my friends, and like, that's not a lie. I am driving my friends home. Like, every single time I go out, I drive them home, so it's not a lie. If someone offers you a drink and you say, oh, I'm driving them home, I'm driving my friend home, and they're like, oh, you suck, then like, ew, okay, no. Like, you obviously don't care about people drunk driving. Someone's like, hey, take a drink. I'm like, oh, I'm not drinking tonight, I have a test in the morning. Or like, oh, I'm not drinking tonight, I'm driving someone home. Or I normally don't say, oh, I'm not drinking. I've actually never drank at all. I've never had a sip of alcohol. I've never taken a shot in my life, and I'm 20 years old. That is not something I tell someone. Someone asked me for a new skincare routine, and I wish I could give you guys one, but my skincare routine is so like messed up right now. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I've been flying so much, but I've been getting so many random breakouts. Like, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, you have nothing on your skin, but like when I take my makeup off, I normally like don't have that many pimples, and recently I've been getting tons of pimples, like where I contour on my forehead, and I got the most pimples when I was flying like 4 times a week, like 2 weeks ago when I was flying back and forth. That was when I got a lot of breakouts, so I'm honestly waiting till my skin clears out, but I'd love to do another like skincare routine. I get a lot of questions about my sorority and if I genuinely chose my sorority because I wanted to choose it. Absolutely, 100%. I was actually really torn before I joined Alpha Phi. The other sorority that I was like obsessed with and I thought they were like so cute and so nice, I realized that like they were not the fit for me, and I really only had one genuine connection with one girl in there, and she was the only girl that I liked, and I was like, I have like 10 genuine connections in Alpha Phi, and this other one I have like one girl, and like I don't want to join a sorority because of one single person. Like, I want to join the sorority because of the whole. 100% I know without a doubt like that is the sorority I'm supposed to be in. If I wasn't in the sorority, my life would be completely different. I wouldn't have met the people that I needed to meet in my life. Like, I wouldn't have Nat, I wouldn't have Kelsey. Like, it's just like there's so many people in my life I wouldn't have, and I know 100% I made the right decision by choosing that sorority. A lot of you guys are thinking about sororities right now because it's getting to like the end of the school year and you guys are looking at colleges and stuff. I made an entire sorority recruitment video. I get so many questions all the time about my sorority. If you guys want to go watch that, I'll actually put like the little bar right here. You guys can go watch it. It's very informative, if I do say so myself. A lot of you guys were saying it helped you guys with your sorority recruitment process. So if you guys want to go watch that, I'll link that below. A lot of my questions are like, what happened with you and your last ex? And I think a lot of you guys think that my last ex was Landon, who was in my boyfriend tag like how many years? 4 years ago. I think a lot of you guys think that that was my last ex-boyfriend. It wasn't. Always ask me like, oh, are you and your ex, like, why did you ever talk about him? And I'm like, I don't know what ex you're talking about because I've had multiple exes in between Landon. Like, I put him on social media, but he's not my only ex. So sometimes when I'm tweeting, you guys are like, oh my gosh, like T, oh my god, and I'm like, that was like 4 years ago. I'm definitely not talking about him anymore. I'm definitely talking about someone else. You guys just like don't know, just because I'm like, I'm not gonna put every single person I talk to on social media because then it's like you guys would be so confused all the time. I learned after I put like me and him on social media everywhere that like I don't want me and whoever I'm with to be on social media everywhere. Like, it just makes me so uncomfortable. That's all the questions I'm going to be answering for you guys today. I have so many questions, so if you guys want to ask me any more that you guys think I didn't answer well enough, ask me down below and I will try and respond to all of you guys. Don't forget to turn my notifications on so you guys know when I'm posting this month. If you guys have any other video ideas, I think I'm going to do a get ready with me really soon. So if you guys have any other video ideas, let me know in the comments down below. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.